Good evening. Today I am going to do the promised review for the Tesla Invader 3. I obviously promised in my last vlog that I was going to do that. I'll also be doing the .mod Petri version 2. I'll probably record that now and then put it up a little bit later, but today is going to be all about the Tesla Invader 3. So what I propose is that we have a quick vape, have a quick talk, and then we will take it down and we'll have a look at it close up, and then I can tell you a little bit more about it and what I think about it, really. I suppose the only things to say are that, you know, these are just my thoughts. I purchased the vast majority of my devices myself, so I only choose things which I think I'm going to like. And therefore the thoughts are my own. Not saying that anyone else's are not, but yeah, this is my own money, and these are things that I have purchased because I want to. So what is there to say about the Tesla Invader 3? I saw this in a local shop, and I picked it up, and the guy was using one with in blue, and I thought, you know what, that is really cool. I picked it up, felt it, the weight of it is really nice, and I thought, you know what, I think I need to have one of these. So I did a quick search and I found this on DNA Vapes, and it was $29.99. so that is a cracking deal for this piece of machinery. Basically, it's incredibly well made, it's very heavy, it's very solid, there's not a rattle at all in there, and it produces a damn good vape. But yeah, so let's have a look at it up close, and we'll tell you what I think. So here we are with the Tesla Invader 3, the box. It comes in this nice little presentation box. We've got a picture of it on the front, Tesla logo down there, Tesla Invader, it's a bit of patterning, Tesla sig.com, made in China. Nothing much else to see, really. There's a authenticity card at the bottom. Nothing really, nothing else. And it then pops apart into this nice little sort of standy, holdy thing, like so, which is kind of nice. And then you get a card. So there is an authenticity card, so this is a genuine, authentic device. And then you get a relatively well thought out manual. You've got some information about the device, you've got the specifications, you've got the diameter, so those are the different colors, the measurement, sorry, those are the different colors that you can get. There's the information about the chipset, the toppest chipset, cool. A variable adjust knob, good Chinglish there. LED display, best for high watt tank RDA Clapton twisted tiger wire. Now I don't even know what tiger wire is. If anyone knows, then let me know, because I've not heard of tiger wire. And then you have information about the magnetic door. Various other bits and pieces, all good stuff. And then you have the device itself. So here we go, let's just take this atomizer off. So what we have is we have a juicy 510. So there we go. So here is the device. It is in a sort of a brushed steel sort of affair. It is made of zinc alloy, from what I understand. It looks like a jerry can style thing. I almost promised myself I wasn't going to say that, because I don't think that's necessarily what it's supposed to look like, but it does. It's very clean, very nice in terms of the machining. It will get scratched. I've already got a few scratches on it there, but nothing that's going to bother you too much. You have your potentiometer or variable voltage dial here, which you can adjust. It adjusts fairly easy with a fingernail, but it is really a sort of a set and forget sort of device. It has Tesla printed there. It's got some battery venting down the bottom, as you can see, and it also has it engraved on the bottom down there. Yeah, it says max 240 watts, support 0.1 ohms. Let's see if we can focus that up for you. There we go. So it's a bold claim. That obviously depends on the sort of build that you have in it. And then you have a lovely battery back door, 2 magnets on there, which coincide with these magnets here, and then a good well labeled battery sled. Now I will point out that actually I have been having some problems with this battery sled. It's fine once the batteries are in, but for some reason it wants to tear my battery wraps down the bottom. It's a snug fit, so there's no rattle at all, but it is quite a snug fit down here. So when you put them in, you've got to be really careful that you don't rip your batteries, which is a bit of a pain. But there's nothing really else to see underneath that. It's just labelled, and that's it. Now it has got, unlike lots of sort of these mechanical type mods, I know that this isn't a mechanical mod, but it has an LED, so you can turn it off and on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it's off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And it's back on again, which is quite nice for a device like this when you have it in your pocket, and when when you're carrying it around, because who wants to fire it off whilst you're using it? Just in terms of the specifications, it is indeed a zinc alloy. It's got silver plated brass electrodes, and it's got a spring loaded 510 there, which is actually a nice deep spring loaded 510. If we just give it a prod, yeah, nice and spring loaded there, lovely. Playing with my focus a bit today. It has obviously takes two 18650 batteries. You want to make sure you have good batteries. It's got blue LED. The voltage goes from that's not right. Sorry, the output voltage goes from 3.7 volts to 6.6 volts on a fully charged battery. And it works very nicely. Minimum resistance is 0.1 ohms, and it is 198 grams apparently, according to the specifications. I don't know whether that actually includes batteries or not. It has the Tesla proprietary chipset, and yes, you can adjust all sorts of different things. Now what I quite like about it, which is different to other things in this sort of category and class, like your old hexo malarkey with your potentiometer in there, which is similar, it actually has some protection built in. It has basically it has a low voltage display, so this LED will flash when the voltage is too low, so when the batteries are too depleted. It has an overpuff display from what it calls, so it's an overfire protection, so when you hold that down for too long, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, there you go. So it will stop you from firing over 10 seconds, and it will cut out if the device gets too hot, which is nice to have as a protection, especially when this is a device which is really geared around adjusting to taste. Let's put it back up top, and let's talk about it a bit more. So, as I said, it's a very nice little device. It's snug. It's quite small. If you compare it to the hexome style device which I have, you know, it is a lot smaller in terms of the size. Width, it's smaller. It's thinner as well. It's just lost lots of weight versus something like the hexome or the tugboat tug life box mod. And it works an absolute treat. I've been a massive fan of this ever since I got it. Absolutely delighted with the performance. And yeah, I can't recommend it highly enough. I think it's wonderful. It looks nice, and it feels nice. It's a solidly made device, and I think you should go and buy one. Basically, I think for anyone who is considering something which is a little bit more sort of advanced in some ways, but in others it's very simple. It's for those vapors who really want to have something which is powerful, it's fuss free, it's easy to use, it doesn't require a lot of fiddling, you don't have to worry about your wattage, you know, at any particular level. You just set it and forget it. It just, you know, it's what it says on the tin. It will fire up to a very high wattage depending on the build and the resistance you have. So go and use Vape Calc or Steam Calculator online to work out your build and work out Ohm's law for the build that you have. But other than that, I think you'd be really hard pushed to find a better little device for the price. Bear in mind, this is under 30 quid. Under 30 quid. I took this to UK Vape Expo, the Vapor Expo, and it lasted me the whole time, chain vaping the whole way through. And yeah, I can't say enough about it. Lovely, lovely, powerful device. Very affordable, very well made. If you compare it to something like the Kangatech product, which, you know, quite frankly looks battered and beaten, and it is a bit glitchy from time to time, this one, I believe, will not let you down. But yeah, that's all I've got. Go out and buy one. Absolutely go out and buy one. I can't speak highly enough of it. I'm going to stop waffling now, but thank you very much indeed. I will be doing another review later on, hopefully, so stay tuned. Thank you very much.